Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Vobes show. Yes, it's the 7th of September 2018, and this is the lovely... Wait a minute, she's not there. That's the lovely invisible Julia, because she's just organising a few important things, which will be coming up in the show very... What was that? Suddenly there was a thing. Yeah, actually, are you all right? You're still preening yourself. Yes, she's just making her. You see, I spend 4 hours making myself look attractive, beautiful, and sensational. And the lovely Julia, she only takes 10 minutes, but there's always 10 minutes, before the show. Whereas I've spent the day doing that to try and iron out the lines, and keep the hair growing in, and all of that kind of nonsense. Anyway, welcome along, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's very exciting, isn't it? Friday is here, the weekend beckons. Now, you may be one of those people who don't work on the weekends, and so it's going to be an absolutely ideal. But then again, you may be working shift work, and your shift may have just started. Your shift, that was somebody's shift, just started. It may have just started, and you may be going, no, curses, I can't watch the Vobie One-Eyed Kenobi Showbie because I've got to go and work. Well, I can't help that. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if there's anybody out there. Anne Osborne is there. Hello, Anne. How are you? Are you well? Thank you so much for watching. Nigel Sadler's joined. That's marvellous. Neil Gardner, James DeWill, Richard Suggett, Terence Dacombe. James DeWill says, hello matey. Anne Evans, I've said that. Pam Earnshaw, hello Pam, hope you're well. Maya is there. Ulman Harwood, I was looking at your face only earlier today. I was editing up the Emily Champion, yourself and Mr. Mark English. Forgot his name then because he's no longer in England, is he? He's out in Miami doing a bit of Vice work. I was doing up the videos. What am I talking about? I was editing the videos for next week. You know when we went round Carl Shorten and I kept calling it Carl Shorten? Yeah. Oh, are you ready? And ladies and gentlemen, pray gather round, for she has arrived. She is ready. Yes, here she is to a nice fanfare. What number is it? 3. Here we go. The lovely Julia. And here she is. Hello, lovely Julia.
Hi.
How are you?
Late.
Late. Oh, well, never mind. Doesn't matter. Look, there you are.
Oh.
Yeah, look great. Great. Making a fantastic appearance.
Well, made it.
Yeah. Now, you've got to do
Eventually.
some sharing of the show,
Yes.
Gizmos.
I did just do that once.
Oh, did you do that over there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's marvellous. That's so the lovely Shirley Ward can find it. How does Shirley Ward find the show then? On the Bold Explorer?
Yeah, via the Vobes show. But I've shared it to the Bold Explorer group because it was the easiest, quickest thing to do at the time.
Marvellous.
And I know she'll find it that way.
She'll find it.
I hope so.
Yes, absolutely. Now, we've got Steve Pilfold. We just say a big thank you to Steve Pilfold. We missed you, Steve. We didn't have you Monday. I know you were working on the trains, keeping the trains running up and down the countryside, which is marvellous. We didn't have you Wednesday. We were biting our nails and wondering what the hell was going on. And now we've got you not Thursday, is it?
No, it's
Friday.
Today.
Now we've got your Friday. We can all relapse. Yes, we can all take it easy, put our feet up on the table, have a nice fag.
But we can worry about the trains.
Yeah, well, the trains will sort themselves out now, won't they?
Well, will they?
Well, I don't
Are they
know.
automated
No,
now?
it's a weekend, so the trains don't run at weekends, do they? It's a bus service everywhere. Everywhere's an automated bus. Anyway, northern bus service. I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look now. The lovely Steve is copying and pasting some of the relevant things onto our Vobomatic. What's the name? Which is this one over here.
Over here. And I can see that Shirley Ward has indeed found us. Yay!
Hey! Whew. Well done, Shirley Ward. Marvel. But tonight we're both drinking the same nonsense. The same... Cheers, big nose.
Nonsense, yes. You're drinking it.
Drinking the... What is it called?
Lift lemon tea.
Lemon tea. Is it like Lipton's? Is it Lipton's? Like that lemon tea that Lipton's used to do?
Yes, except kind of... But no, it's an instant one.
Is the other one not instant then?
Well, Lipton is usually
dip the thing in the what's it?
Yeah.
You dip it once, you dip it
bag.
twice, you dip it 3 times and throw it over your shoulder.
What's the betting I make a mess with this?
All right. So now, just explain what you're doing.
Well,
you have a unicorn.
The one I brought with me,
Yeah.
which is now cool, but that's hot.
Yeah.
Too hot for me to drink.
Right.
So I'm just going to pour that in there.
Okay.
You've got a cloth just in case.
No, I
Okay,
did that.
that'd be good.
We used to
Ready?
have an
1, 2, 3.
emergency cloth in the studio.
Almost all fit too.
Wow, look at that. Only a tiny little speck
Ta-da.
of juice has landed on the desk. So that's all good. So I hope you're all well. Have you had a good week? What have you been up to? Do tell us. We won't bother to be reading it, but, you know, it's interesting that you've managed to type it out anyway. This I'm having a problem with this scrolling business. But
Yeah,
there we
it does
are.
that to me sometimes, where it just doesn't scroll down.
Debbie Martin says, I love your lipstick.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I thought you were going to
I'm
give
hoping
me...
it's not on my teeth. What, do
give
you want
me-
some?
Yeah, I want some lipstick. I want it all round my chops.
Oh, well, I can give it you this way.
Yeah, on my lips.
On your lips.
Yeah, go on. Just, you know, because
Go on
it's
then.
live, isn't it?
Turn around. Just go like that.
I can't talk like that.
Yeah, that's good. Just stay like that
Yeah,
for like a long time.
a long time.
It's really hard to do to someone else. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, there we
Oh
are.
my gosh, I can't
I'm
believe
just seeing the feedback now of you doing.
Come
I'll
back
try.
this way. Let me finish. Don't let me leave a job half done.
Ah,
Oh, and I need more.
I used to put lipstick on all the time.
Talk it again.
I used to put lipstick on
Oh, wait, stop it.
all the time.
You used to put lipstick on all the time.
Yes, that's right. When I was doing my white face mime, I'd have to put some sort of. It was a mauvey coloured lipstick.
It's nearly finished.
And I'd have white. Yeah, that's right. I've got big lips, haven't I?
Yeah, humongous. Come back here.
Not humongous. There's charm in there. Did you hear that? Charms.
Rubber lips. No,
Not rubber lips either. God, blimey.
you're not Jim Carrey. Oh, that'll do. Just roll them together. Oh, I've made a mess of that, but never mind.
There we are,
I
ladies
did
and
not
gentlemen.
expect to be doing that today.
No, neither
Or
did I.
ever.
Neither did I expect to be having them done. And as
Let me
yet,
check. Oh, beautiful.
and at the moment, I have absolutely. Oh my God. Oh, whoops, ducky liqueur. I've got one here.
Matchings.
Matching lipstick.
Except I hope I've not got it on my teeth like you have.
No, but I got it all over my collar. Lipstick on your collar, lipstick in your tea. I don't know how the song actually goes, all the lyrics, but anyway, there we are. Is everyone having a good time? That's what. Well, I'm known for chaos induced on trains, and I'm at home. Ah, yeah, that's all good. That's Steve Pilfold. It suits you, Richard. Thank you very much, Debbie.
Mark Selwood
Yes.
says he loves your eyeliner, Richard.
My eyeliner? Wait, I haven't got eyeliner. I'm not having eyeliner put on. Thank you. Thank you. This isn't the Richard makeover because it's Friday show. We've got serious business to do tomorrow and I don't want that lingering all over my face. We're off to see Eric, the wonderful wizard of Germany.
I'm sure Eric and family would help me do something.
Yes, I'm sure they will. They'll smother me in beeswax.
Would I do that?
You wouldn't, but they would. By the way, Eric said, go hungry tomorrow.
Okay.
Because they're going to light up the barbecue. We're off to see Eric Ubel.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Ubel?
Ubel?
I can't remember.
You bet we've got it wrong. But whatever it is, anyway, we're off to see him. He and Bridget and Ella of the beard balm fame that we've been promoting.
Ella's Beehive.
Yeah, Ella's Beehive. Check it out on the Google thing. Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, really nice. In fact,
Good in sandwiches.
when he was working on the anti-cat fencing earlier today,
Yeah.
I stepped out from the house, out from the shade into the sun, and suddenly the warm breeze glanced my face, and I got a waft of that.
And I
Was
had
it that?
It
was the night. It was last night.
it's
you
the
said
hand cream one.
Was it the hand cream one?
I've been using the hand cream one because it's less aggressive.
Either way, I smell Ella's Beehive.
And I had it
products.
all over my chops.
I was like, have you used that this morning? He's
Yeah.
like, no, last night. I was like,
Last
I can
night.
still smell it. It's good.
Yeah, so there we
Nice.
go. Any messages on the messaging thing?
Yes, Maya is going to do you a good face painting next time she sees you.
I'm worried. No, actually, Maya's face painting is
I'll give you my order of what I want to see.
Yeah, thanks. Maya's face paint's very good. You saw that in the
Yes,
show.
yes, yeah.
Brilliant stuff. You should hire yourself out.
Outstanding, darling.
Now, on our list of conversation pieces today, very little. However, we were thinking
Yeah.
On Monday, you know, Mr. Suggett comes in from time to time. Hello, Mr. Suggett. Hope you're well. I'm seeing Mr. Suggett on Sunday, and I hope he got the message that I've got to rush off and see my mother afterwards. But anyway, that's another story. Let's not go into that now. But Mr. Suggett, he grows his own vegetables. Did you know that?
I forgot you still had the lipstick on.
Yeah. So he just glanced over at me, and
Good
there
job
was
I
this...
didn't have a slug of tea in my mouth.
Yes, I would have had it in my face.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is Mr. Suggett, you know Mr. Suggett, old rich baby, he...
You forgot what you were saying now.
Yeah, no, he comes in, he grows his vegetables, and we cook something, don't we? I meant to put that a bit further down. There we go. Anyway, the point I was trying to make was that Mr. Suggett... never mind Mr. Suggett. Leave Mr. Suggett alone. Leave him out of it.
Stop.
I thought Monday's show, we should do a cooking show. Every Monday we'll cook something. We've only got the hob. So what we want is your suggestions. We're going to start off with a soup on Monday. And so we thought we'd come into the studio today and waste your time talking about the kind of soup that we might be cooking up on Monday with one hob. We've got to cut stuff. We've got to chop stuff. We've got to dice stuff. We've got to boil stuff. We've got to stir stuff. And we're going to find out what the stuff is.
Yeah, I reckon we'll probably do all the chopping and stuff beforehand so that we can make sure we cook it in time and cook it well.
Well, of course, cook it well.
Well, yeah, and I don't want to be trying to rush to get it all done during the show.
But the whole point is to see if we can lose a finger at the same time, is, you know, looking at the camera and slicing away at...
I like my little fingers all on my little handies.
Oh, all right then. Well, anyway, we may have prepared some of the ingredients, but I think some sort of chopping is in order.
Of fingers?
No, a vegetable. Whatever is in there. I mean, I don't know what the...
So... You can't have my fingers!
No, I'm not suggesting that, madam. But what I'm suggesting is it would be nice if people have got some ideas of their favourite soup. What soup do you like? I'm not saying that's what we're going to do, because you've got some ideas.
Yeah.
In your little book of Slimming World.
Slimming World's little book of soups.
Is there a Fatty's World? Is there a Fatty's World of soups that goes in opposite direction to Slimming World?
Or is it all the I can't believe I'm saying this. Anorexic girls go to. No, I can't believe I said that.
What?
I can't believe you had me say that.
What did you say?
I just stooped.
You stooped that low? Yeah. I didn't make you do that.
I mean, if you're playing on words, then
anorexic girls go to Fatty's World?
Well, Fatting World. Slimming World.
Slimming World.
Anyway, it really didn't work.
No. What about the lardy? Lardy-dar.
Lardy what now? What is going on?
What's going on with the Vobes?
Anyway, so soups.
Soups, yes. Yeah. So we're going to have soup, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to cook on Mondays. We're just,
I've got some ideas.
So we're going to go. So some Mondays it may just be, fried egg, and lots of smoke, and things like that. I've got to pick my nose.
Oh, lovely.
It's such a.
So what's going on with the comments then?
Yeah, go deal with the comments.
Steve had fajitas tonight. Ideal for the hob.
Oh,
yep, not bad idea.
Fire heaters. Yes, I like some fire heaters. In the winter, we might need fire heaters.
Oh, we could do a nice winter broth when winter comes.
So, what is a fire? How do you pronounce it? Fire heater.
No, fajitas.
Fur.
Or fa.
Fur heaters.
But it's not fire.
No, fur. So you get what do you get? A dog or a cat, anything furry, and you strip it up and you warm up. No, what's a fur? What do you
shave off the fuzz off your head?
Yeah, need to do that. What's a fur heater? What is it?
A fajita?
Yes. Yeah.
Not a fur heater.
Yeah,
or a fire heater.
What is it?
I'm starting to forget now. It's usually have it in a soft taco or something. Oh,
what is it?
All my words have gone.
What is a fire heater? A fur. How do you pronounce it again?
Fire heater. My brain cells are dying one by one.
Is it what? Is that the roly thing? Is that the roly thing?
Yes. You've got your
with meat. Is it a tie dish?
Your meat mixture.
Is it a tie dish?
No, Mexican.
Mexican
I'm pretty
dish.
Sure.
Yeah. Because my son has fire. I can't say the word. I've struggled ever
I'm going to
since.
make a list of words that you really struggle with.
I can't say fire heater. What is it? Fire. can't say fire heater.
Fajita.
Fajita. My son
fajita,
Billy has
fajita,
them
fajita,
with his
fajita,
girlfriend all the time.
Fajita.
That's it.
Fajita,
And every time I say, "Oh, fire heater," to the
Fire
point, come
heater.
to the point where I can't say, what is it? Fire heater. I can't.
It's not a fire eater.
It's not a fire. I used to do fire eating. I couldn't do it in here because the house will burn down. But what are you looking at?
Something to wipe your lipstick off.
Oh, is it? I think your lipstick has driven me mad.
Yeah, I think it has.
I've gone. But hang on, I've got a handkerchief here.
Yeah. Let's get serious now.
Yes, I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologise.
Fire eaters.
Has it gone?
Steve says soup takes blooming ages to cook though when you leave it to simmer.
Well, don't leave it to simmer. That's the thing, isn't it?
Usually you have to.
Is it gone?
Mostly.
Oh.
Whoa, pucker that thing my way.
Oh, I need to pick my nose again.
Oh, lovely. What are we descended to? Anyway, so the soup thing. I'm thinking, because it's autumnal starting
Yes,
now, isn't it?
yes,
Or
yes.
officially
And we
it's-
must just stop mucking about, for
So-
goodness sake.
I'm thinking autumnal kind of themed.
Yeah, so
soup.
what kind of soup? Are we talking like a brown, golden type of soup with like dried leaves?
I'm
in?
talking autumnal foods.
Yes. What are autumn?
Well, let's ask Mr. Suggett.
Mr. Suggett, what are autumn food?
Would it be nice if we were to go, and over to Mr. Suggett?
Over to Mr. Suggett. We've got the Suggett cam.
Alas.
Oh,
Alas.
it's not connected. I'm so sorry. Otherwise, we would have gone straight to Little Hampton, where he is, and we would have gone to the Suggett cam. But we haven't got one, so that's tough. Tex-Mex is is that what a fire heater is? Is a Tex-Mex? Your lipstick is driving us mad. I know. It's gone now. I think it's gone. Butternut squash.
That's a good one. I like butternuts.
Now butternuts. They're those big.
Yeah, they're kind of...
They're like pumpkins,
They're
aren't
like
they?
a big pear with a big bottom.
I like a nice pear with a big bottom. Broth, says Mark Selwood.
Broth is a good idea, yeah. Although, isn't broth usually more of a winter food? Oh no, that'd be more of a stew, wouldn't it, in the winter?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not quite sure what the difference fully
Well,
is.
I suppose one you just put more alcohol in a winter one, don't you?
Don't know, do you?
Well,
You do, obviously.
you need a bit of ale in your soup at winter.
Ah,
Wait,
sorry.
hang on. Messages coming through.
Yeah, the tortilla wrap is what you put your
Fire heater.
your meat mixture into for the fajita. Fajita? Oh my god. What am I coming to?
Why are we still talking about fire heaters? Let's move on
Someone
to
mentioned it.
our soup. So
Mushroom, definitely not.
You don't like mushroom,
No, not mushroom.
but
Sorry.
is it the taste or the texture?
It can be both. I can deal with the taste
I love
in
mushrooms.
other foods.
What about mushroom soup?
But not when it's the flavour.
Oh, okay. So a cream of mushroom. No, okay.
Stroganoff.
I'm sorry. Stroganoff.
Yeah, beef stroganoff particularly.
Oh, beef stroganoff.
Yeah.
What is a strogan? And how
And
do you
how do
know
you
if
get it
it's off?
Oh my gosh.
What is a strogan? What nationality is stroganoff? Anybody know? It's obviously not British. I mean, it sounds Russian, doesn't
I was
it?
gonna say,
Stroganoff.
Don't know.
Or, what do they call it? Eastern European. Not Western European, Eastern European. Surely Eastern European. Surely not. Andy Dalgleish says, when I was in Bulgaria, everyone was saying that I should try pork belly soup. Sounded good. When I got to try it, it was pork tripe soup. Literally, pork belly, delicious. Pork tripe.
Oh my gosh.
Pork belly.
That's the trouble with translation, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, I was overcome with.
Now, tripe to me is all the intestines,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
what you generally feed to the dogs, isn't it?
You see, the thing is, we've been spoilt in this country. When you go to a supermarket, you have the that's my hand.
It
You
is
don't
your
get that. You get the breast. Oh, careful! You get the breast of chicken, or turkey. You get all the best cuts, don't you? And these days, you don't get the offal because it's awful. And I suppose in a way that's a shame because it's made us all a little bit. Unless you are a homestead cooker who cooks their stuff at home on a stead, not a bedstead, clearly, that would make a mess of the bed sheets. But if you're one of those people, you know, like Mrs. Doubtfire, that's not really a man, but it's a real woman person. Oh, I don't know where I'm going with that. But if you're one of those home people, you know, these traditional who cook, you know, slice up a cow and use all the runny bits.
What are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is, in the supermarket, we only have the best cuts, don't we? And that's what we tend to buy. And
so
when
basically
it comes
there's lots
to
of wastage, right?
yes, and the
Okay.
tripe and the you know, do people still eat liver? I don't
Yeah,
eat
actually,
liver.
there are people that still eat liver.
They should be
eat liver.
outlawed. Outlawed, I say.
Plus, it gets made
Outlawed.
into pate.
Oh, is it? Yeah, so it's disguised.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we used to have something called, it was quite rare, something called, hang on,
I don't know,
It's steak and kidney. And I had to take the kidney bits out of the steak. I loved, but the kidney.
Yeah, I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of the...
Couldn't eat
of
kidneys.
kidney and
Ooh.
liver and
then
all
you
the
discover what the
insides.
kidneys do, where they filter the blood and all of that of the animal. And that's the thing. We've all become a bit too
Yeah,
supercilious.
I like pate, but apart from that, I can't stomach...
Emily
eating the
Emily Champion is on your side about mushrooms. She says it's the work of the devil. I like mushrooms. Are lovely.
I love them in the ground, in the forest, in the woodlands and stuff. That's
But
where
not
I
on
like
your
them.
plate.
They're so fascinating. They're beautiful. They're amazing. They're just
Delicious.
the fruit of this amazing mitochondria under the ground. You know, this massive network of fibres.
Richard Suggett says that if an animal dies for food, I believe we should use as much of it as possible. Andy Joy loves mushrooms. What does that one say?
If you have, oh no, what? Where?
At the top.
At the very top. If you have a fungi-based soup, you can't put other ingredients in because there's not mushroom for anything else.
Da-da-da-da-dun. Hey.
Thanks, Glenn Johnson says brandy is a good winter soup. Did you say that already?
No
I hope
alcohol, yeah, but brandy in soup would be good. That would be... Well, the thing is, you don't want to heat it up, do you? Because that kills off the alcohol. Though
Yeah.
I don't actually drink much alcohol, neither do you.
No.
So,
But I have contemplated using mulled wine.
mouldy
Actually,
old
no,
wine.
I have in gravy before.
Mouldy
Mulled
wine.
wine.
Oh,
Not
mulled.
wine. Mulled.
Not mouldy.
Mulled.
Liver and bacon with fried onion, says Ian Beddoes. He thinks that's that's his bedfellow. Totally agree, replying to Richard. Yes. Emily Champion says, I do love a toadstool, but I just can't eat them. Yeah.
I agree.
James, who eats toadstools? You're not supposed to eat them. Tripe is stomach and really stinks when you boil it. I'm beginning to feel a bit queasy already. Unfortunately, my wife loves it. Stinks out the place for sure. Now, liver when properly cooked is lovely, he says, which is nice. Liver and onions are cool. I like the onions. Do you like onions?
I do. I love onions.
Yeah, onions. Onions
Well,
are in everything,
It's one of my ideas
apart
that
from ice cream.
I put some little notes in.
Little.
Little
Got a bit of commercialism in there. They're sponsoring the show, by the way, if you'd like
all
to...
these.
All these
All these
recipes
recipes.
have been found by yourself,
So
and you've got a little of them here
French
tonight.
onion soup, I thought.
French onion soup. Now, where do you get a French onion from?
Well,
Ah, hee, ha, hee, ha, monsieur,
coming. I just knew that was
monsieur. I am a genuine Frenchman. I have the stripy t-shirt. I have the beret. I have the garlic around them.
Mais no. So, also, black... Whoa, did I touch something?
Black tie.
Mexican black bean soup, I thought.
Oh,
'Cause
Mexican
I've always
black
wanted
bean.
to make it, but I never actually have made it, so I thought that
Arriba! Get down black bean from Mexico.
Gosh, your voice is piercing sometimes.
It is, yeah.
And there was one more, if I can find it.
John Russell says good evening. Good evening, John. Just say that. Great show. Thank you very much. We're on a sort of
Weird
Friday. You know, it's like we've been smoking something we shouldn't, but we haven't. It's like we've been drinking something we shouldn't,
What
but
have I missed out on?
I don't know. I've been drinking your lift stuff. It's lifted me. Lift with ammonia. Oh no, that was Jif with ammonia. Do you remember that? Like skates on ice. Scouring powder's clean, but they leave scratches like skates on ice. Whereas Jif with ammonia. But Jif was something you used to go on pancake day and go... No wonder my pancakes always tasted of bleach.
Yeah, that's Sif now, isn't it?
It's now Sif. It's syphilis with ammonia. It's nice. Nigel Sadler says offal. The most nutrient-dense food you can have. Yeah, I had a word with an offal, and it really was dense. Okay, yeah, what? A century ago, that's what we would have eaten. You wouldn't have been around a century ago, you lying toad. He's not that old. But there you are, I never know. Pam Earnshaw says, my chickpea rissoles were delicious this evening. Were they not delicious other evenings?
How do you pronounce it?
Rissoles. Rissoles.
I've never heard of it.
What, rissoles?
Yeah.
What is Pam? Can you describe to us in words of one syllable?
Do educate me, please.
Yes. What a rissole. Rissole.
Rissoles?
You've got to be careful how you pronounce that. What a rissole is, please. For we are thick this evening.
We're always
French
thick,
onion
but
is
never
normally
mind.
hanging around the neck of a Frenchman. Oh yes, that's where we kind of did that joke. Is that mushroom tea? It's not mushroom left for the tea. It's just full of lift now. Adrian Lidgett, we're seeing you tomorrow, Adrian. Get your little calf ready. Just so people know, Adrian is a farmer. Hello there. Are you a little farmer there? Seed and so you're going to my cows, right? And tell us a seed. No, that's just a minute. Adrian understood every word I said. And Adrian has a mate, a neighbour, I think, who has this orphan cow. Not awful cow, calf. An awful... He's got an awful calf. It goes, oh, terrible calf, that. I'm feeling... I can't see because I have one eye. This is the eye that works. This is why she sits on that side. I cannot see.
I was trying to metaphysically leave the room, you know.
Oh, you're... By the way, super glue on your seat.
Oh.
Can't leave.
Well, my body can't. My brain can.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Metaphysically. So I see what you did there. So Bam or at Earnshaw says it's like a burger, but no meat. That's what a rissole is. Oh, like a patty, as the Americans say.
Yeah.
Patty cake, patty
meat
cake.
patty.
A meat patty.
Meat
without
patty.
the meat.
Without the meat.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I went Australian.
Good day there,
I
sport.
can't do accents. Well, I
Neither
can,
can I.
but they're all over the place.
Maybe magic mushrooms. Yeah, I think we've had those this evening, actually, Maya. Very good. I remember the advert. Feel old. Yes, I know. Double Diamond works wonders, works wonders, works wonders. Double Diamond works wonders. So have 1 2 day. We should go through the old... No, because you wouldn't... You'd have no idea, would you?
Nope.
A Mars a day helps you work, rest and play.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen the saying. I've not heard it sung though.
Who can whistle? Who can whistle? I'm going off on one now.
Yes.
Who can whistle the polo theme? You know the polo adverts?
theme?
Yeah. I can't whistle. I'm not going to be able to whistle now because people are watching me. I can,
Oh, don't laugh! Don't laugh! No one can whistle when they're laughing.
No. Ha ha! Whistle, whistle. You could whistle the polo theme.
I don't know.
I'm not whistling very well. People like polo. For those of you who have never heard that before, you'll have no idea what I was doing, but I can't whistle it. Ba-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dee, da-da-dum-bum, da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-dum-bum-bum. People like polo. Bit of advertising, free advertising for Lidl, Piddle, Fiddle and Diddle. What was the other? Aldi, Mouldy, Baldy and Faldy. Mars we've done. Double Diamond we've done. Jif with ammonia we've done. What about our whites? I'm a secret lemonade drinker. Our whites.
Oh, it's lemonade.
Yeah, there we go.
Something
You know
like
that one. That's
Yeah.
Bet he drinks Carling Black Label. Yeah. Those they were the days when people watched television. Well, they were the days when I watched television. Put it like that. Richard gradually coming southwest. Hello there. Hello there. It's nice to see you there down there. Get down in there to down there. See. And then learn that. It's where the water is, see? That's where it's that, you know what I mean? Linda, probably, you're probably not allowed to do that now, by the way. I'm probably going to be banned from YouTube for, wrong thing appropriation, whatever they call it. They don't make
Cultural appropriation.
Cultural appropriation, yes.
From one of your own countrymen.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to do, because I'm not from round there, see. I'm not from round these parts. I'm not. No. Everyone's a fruit and nutcase. Everyone's a fruit and nutcase. Who, what was his name who sung that? The fruit and nutcase. Sorry, you're missing out on this. This is unfair.
Gosh, I just can't evolve.
No,
I don't know.
it can't evolve.
There's some funny comments going on there, though.
Washing machines live longer. Yeah, with Calogen. Calgon.
I know that.
Oh, brute, yes. The TLJ picks up her phone and texts someone for help. Is that what you did?
No, I picked up my phone.
Purcell red cap, Purcell green cap. I don't remember that one.
Vague bells ringing.
Cadbury's fruit advert. Yes, Cadbury's fruit and nut cake. Frank Muir, thank you very much. Who was that? Ian Beddoes. There we go. James DeWill also. Frank Muir. Used to love that. Frank Muir was very funny. Anyway, what else?
What else have we got to talk about?
We've got the rat.
The rat.
James DeWill, I see why you don't watch TV anymore. Your ads referencing are really showing your age. Yes, thanks very much. I was brought up on those. This is turning into local show for local people. Yes, that's very true. Nigel Sadler. Don't want foreigners here. No, we don't want none of them foreigners. Know what I mean? Anyway, the rat.
The rat.
The rat.
Never mind Tom and Jerry. How about Rat and Richard?
Rat and Richard, yes. So, the news on the rat, I don't know if you've been following this story. Some people on the Naked Englishman who get that, if you're a patron, you get the nude dude, you see. I've been telling you about that in there, and it's all very exciting. I've had to cement up my step and hammer bits of wood onto the back door to stop this rat from protruding. And I thought I'd done it. I thought I had rid Richard's house of the rat.
You thought you'd barricaded him out, him or her?
And then, do you know what happened today? I was working over at your house.
My house.
What did we do? Well, what did I do? What did you watch?
Fencing, netting, and more.
You helped, actually. You were a
help.
great help. We got the roof on it now, haven't we?
Yes.
I say roof, a little bit of netting.
Yes.
Plastic green netting for plastic green gnomes. And what else did we do? And anyway, so I finished that, and I came home, and I did an edit with Maya and Emily Champion in it, and Mark England. Nearly said Mark Selwood. Suddenly he'd been transported from Devon into a video in
From
Carl.
Mark with a Q to Mark with a K?
Yes, Mark with a Q. And anyway, I got home, and I did all that, and I was sitting there quiet, and I heard this sort of... And I thought, what's that? I thought, oh, that's what I thought it was. And it was coming from in the kitchen. So I went back into the kitchen sneakily, you know, bom, ba-dum, 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 dum-dum. I turned the cassette player off and I listened intently with my earlobes. And I realised as I stood there in the kitchen, in my bare feet, that the rat was inside the house behind the washing machine. Now, I was either inside a tube or it was inside... Why am I scratching the desk?
I don't know, but...
Getting very itchy now.
Malcolm Glacier says, is he a dirty rat?
He's a dirty rat. What a dirty rat. He's a dirty rat. So I thought, right, rat. You know when you see the red mist and you go, oh my God, I'm in a poppy field. I must get out of here. No, I started to see rat. Right, this is too much. And I wanted to sort of like, you know, take my hat off and take my gloves off, unwind my scarf, and take my duffel coat off, and I wanted to slam that already. I didn't have any of those things on, of course.
What? No gauntlets?
No gauntlets.
No gloves?
Yeah, I was throw my glove to the floor. So
no hat. No duffel coat.
No hat. No duffel coat.
Nothing.
No, I wanted to.
Not even a foot to stamp.
Not even. I did have a foot to stamp.
Oh well.
Yeah, but I stamped on my own foot. That hurts.
That
so I hobbled out there going, ooh, like an owl.
Oh my gosh!
hound.
I just helped you digress.
Yes. So anyway, I did all that, and I said, right, I've had enough of this. So I pulled everything from under the sink out. Bang, cling, clang, click, click, cling, bong, ding. And then
That was birds flying around his head.
Exactly, because everything was flying out like that. I was going, right, you've had it, rat. You bloody well had it. Excuse my expletives there. And then the next thing I did was I pulled out the dryer, because we have a dryer, electric dryer, as opposed to one of those clockwork ones. And I pulled that out, and then I pulled out the washing machine, and I was rattling these things. I go, I'll get you, you bugger. I'll get you. And I left the back door open because what I didn't want it to do is to get scared and go and jump for my jugular. You know how they do?
In the movies.
In the movies. You can run 1,000,000 miles in the movies. You can eat 1,000,000 flowers in the movies. You can't sing anymore in... So I was a bit perturbed. So obviously I stitched up my collar like this. I put a protective... I've got one of those leather collars. You know those leather collars with studs in. I got it from one of them sex shops some years ago when I was... No, actually I do have one of these things.
This is slightly too much information.
I did get it from a sex shop. I
just bought mine from a pet shop. This spiked black leather studded collar.
Yeah, well, back in the day, you see, we didn't have pet shops.
Pet shop.
Yes, pet shop.
I was just making sure I said pet shop.
I was making a
pilot
pilot for a TV series called The Sex Detective.
Oh, yeah.
And I nearly sold it to Channel 5. And it was a spoof. It was a spoof sex. If you go on YouTube and you're over 18, you'll stumble across The Sex Detective. Put that in. It'll open your eyes a little bit. You will see me in a different... I was Steve Snoops. The Sex Detective. Have you seen it?
No,
I
haven't.
It's just as well.
Oh, I haven't.
It was a spoof. It wasn't serious, and it's not really naught. It's kind of risque, but Anyway, that was made about year 2. Anyway, the point was, I didn't really even put this collar on. I just remembering that Anyway, the other point is that I rattled everything, cleaned up all round all these things, couldn't find the sodding rat, but I'm hoping I just thought that where I'd cemented it had been cemented in the house, so I now hope that it's out. Because if it comes back, I'm going to put poison down, and I will kill it. I can't be bothered with this humane rat in a trap and then cycle 5 miles up the hills.
Glenn Johnson says, "Poor Ratty McRatface."
Yeah, he's been evicted.
Richard Suggett says, "Wildlife cam needed," and I said that actually, didn't I? Didn't I?
You did say that.
I did.
Yes, you
I
did.
did.
Yes, you said it.
Emily Champion says, "How is Roland?"
Yeah. Nah, Roland Rat. Yeah.
That was good.
Bit like Roland
I remember
Rat,
Roland Rat.
Gosh. Nah, Roland Rat. What was his catchphrase other than opening his mouth and going?
I can't remember.
Nah. They were the days, weren't they? Roland Rat apparently saved ITV.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
The breakfast thing. Roland Rat, a puppet.
A puppet.
Norman Wisdom saved in the 1950s the British cinema era. Not a lot of people know that. Mr. Crisdale, they're breaking the buttons. Homelessness. You can't do that. You can't do that. No, don't do that. Very piercing and not so good for the throat. Mr. Crisdale.
Not so good for my eardrums either.
Any more? Andy Joy says, "Why don't you put a rat cage down and then walk in and eat the food you leave on the door, drops down, take it to someone's house you don't like and let it..."
When
yes.
they walk in. Yeah, we could try and catch it that way. I'd have it. Though my cats wouldn't like it.
No. Oh, I could get... Oh, we've done the cat thing, haven't we?
Yeah. I can loan you a cat for 24 hours. You just have to keep the cat in.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be able to... yeah.
But she'd have it. She's good.
Shall we do the do 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 do. Last time when I look back, you were doing this.
Yeah,
thing.
weird thing. I don't know what I was doing.
It was great. I thought it was very great.
I think I was trying to imitate 70s dancing. I'm not sure.
Is that what the Patrick Swayze thing is? You showed me this.
That was in
is
the
that
80s.
Oh, in the 80s. Yes. In the 70s, didn't they had bellhops, didn't they? Not bellhops, bell-bottoms. Bellhops?
Yeah, bell-bottomed trousers.
Bell-bottom hops.
Basically what mine are.
Wait, I've got bell-bottom hops. Hang on.
Kind of flares, aren't
Ding. Ding. Ding dong, ding dong, ding-a-dee, ding. Oh, yours a bit. Does that make
This is face palming.
face palming?
Yeah. Put your face in your palm.
Let's go to the to the gallery and see what's happened in the world of gallery things. And by the way, what time is it? And are we running
This is
over?
a good point. I have no idea.
I have no idea too. Here it is. Dee-yum-ba-dum-bum. La-da-dee-da-doo.
I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know. Right, so as long as we're having a good time, apparently they're having a good time. I read that in a strange article.
It makes sense.
Right, here we go. So here's number one. Lovely Julia, tell us about the gallery tonight.
This photograph comes from a new group member in the Bold Explorer group called Wendy Blackband.
Wendy Blackband. Wendy Wakeland, you have another Wendy on your tail.
We have another Wendy in the group.
This is a nice tower, though. What is
yes,
it? What
she
is
took some photos of follies around Wentworth near Rotherham.
Oh.
This one is Hoover Stand.
That's a Hoover stand.
Hoover.
Oh, Hoover. Beg your pardon. I was going to say it's a
Hoover.
bloody great Hoover if that's the stand that it sits against. Yeah. Well, Marv, what a lovely thing. Welcome to the thing.
Welcome to the group.
Yeah, the group.
The
Sorry,
thing.
the thing. I
The
say the
thing.
thing all the time. Welcome, Wendy, to the
Group.
group. It's lovely to have you on board. Here's another picky.
This is from our very own Steve Pilfold.
Stevie boy.
This is Eastbourne Seafront.
Oh,
He
look
said.
at that. Eastbourne Steve. I mean, Steve. What did you
Steve
say?
Front. Was it Steve Front?
Eastbourne. Steveborn. No, what did you think? It is.
Eastbourne Seafront.
Yes, so sorry.
Gosh.
It looks very nice. Is that today or is that
Yes,
recently?
that was this morning.
Oh, Marv. We've had some nice.
Yeah, carry on.
I was going to say we've had some lovely weather this week.
We have.
And this year, in fact.
Yeah, it looked like he had a perfect little morning. He sat there with his
Perfect.
coffee and his unicorn power charger.
Is unicorn power charger?
Yeah, phone charger.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. It's always good to charge your phone.
So this is, as you can see, is our
Simon Brown.
our dear Simon Brown and lovely Sharon
Brown.
Brown.
Are they on holiday? They're always taking holidays,
Yeah,
those
well,
two.
it seems so. This is the Guggenheim.
Oh, yeah, Guggenheim.
Bilbao?
Are they gluggling down some Guggenheim?
It's a museum of
Bilbao, is it?
Yeah. It's a museum of modern and contemporary art designed by Canadian-American architect Frank Gehry.
Oh, good old Gehry. Like Frank Gehry. It's horrible. It looks to me like brutalist concrete.
It is a very odd-looking building.
Yeah,
I must say.
I wouldn't want to live in it.
Well, it's it is artistic. I can say that much.
Okay.
This lovely picture.
Yes.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
It's very nice.
I would
like
say
that.
that.
Yeah. Why, is
this
it yours?
No.
Oh.
It's a tree.
Oh, it's a tree. Yeah, no, cool. There's something else in the tree.
There is something else under there as well. This is from Paul Hine.
Yes.
This is St Mary's Church, Slindon. And in the foreground, as you can see on the left, is a rare cork oak in the UK.
A rare cork oak.
That's right. He also posted...
A bottle it goes in. Very funny, Mr. Brown.
He posted a video,
Yeah.
a link to a video about how they harvest cork on cork farms.
Oh, right. Oh,
Somewhere, I
interesting.
don't know where that was.
I thought it was in like hot places like Spain and those sort of places.
Possibly, I can't remember where it was.
I recognised this one before I knew it.
Yes,
That's
this
at
one
Bramber, isn't
quite frequently gets posted. That's
Oh,
what
right.
I was trying to say.
Yeah.
This is from Cara Koo,
Caracoo!
and she says that Bramber Castle is a magical place.
It certainly is.
Quite agree.
We had our meet-up there,
we
ladies
did
and gentlemen,
the first group meetup.
in June of this year.
Yep.
And we're having another one not there.
Not there.
Not in June of this year
No.
neither. Wendy Wakeland is the main organiser, and it's in Liss. Don't take the
At
mickey.
the Spread Eagle pub,
Yes,
and she is bringing Victoria
her traction
engine.
Meanwhile, thanks to Caracoo for that. Yes, this looks lovely.
This is from Jenny Craggs.
Oh yeah.
This was the scene from the view from their holiday home.
Oh right.
In, sorry, you've put them the wrong way round. So
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Is it Inchard?
Inchard? Oh yeah, let's
Loch Inchard.
Loch Inchard.
In
Scotland.
Northwest Scotland, I think she said.
We should do a trip up to Scotland.
I like Scotland.
Yeah, you'd have to take several
It's
layers
cold
of
up
clothes.
there.
I was going to
Very,
say
very
because it's
cold.
cold in it. It's
Yeah.
cold. Oh, so
yeah,
I put them in the wrong order, have I?
Yeah, this was supposed to be the second image from Jenny Craig's.
Oh,
Did I say this is from Jenny Craig's?
Yes, you did.
This is from Jenny Craig's. Thanks,
Okay.
Jenny.
So that's imagine
And
that's
that
the
was
first
this
one.
morning. This was we saw Steve Pilfold's Good Morning image
Yeah.
of Eastbourne Seafront, and this is Jenny Craig's image of Good Morning from Loch-Inchard.
Oh right. Oh, so Jenny had. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, I'm trying to find.
See, there's a 1 there and a 2 there.
Oh yeah, I realise that now. So yeah,
Try
so
to make
that's
things easier.
so that was yesterday.
That was
it?
last night.
Oh, last night.
As the sun was setting,
and then the
it's-
morning was this one.
This. Yeah.
What a difference!
Yeah.
What a difference!
12 hours makes.
Indeed. Here we go. That
So
looks
this
nice.
is
Yes.
from Glenn Johnson.
Glenn Johnson.
Now, I hope I pronounced this right. Ewhurst
Johnson.
Estate.
You've got Johnson,
No,
right?
not that right.
Oh, sorry.
You pronounced that.
Oh, okay.
Ewhurst Estate, Shermanbury.
Yep.
A moated house with a grand gatehouse. I went to the house to ask permission to take pics. As you can see, nobody was in.
Oh. Well, it's not very big, is it? Because it's just a through.
Oh no, this was just my favourite pic of the few
of
that
the
he
lot.
posted.
It looks absolutely lovely.
Yeah. Cute.
Do like? Yeah.
I like.
I like.
likes.
Glenn goes to, like Paul Hine, they go to some very interesting and very picturesque. I'm not saying anybody else doesn't. I'm just saying they particularly, on the top of my head,
Yeah.
they
They're
don't go
drawn
to
to those places.
yeah,
aren't
they
they
just
Quite
drawn to some
naturally.
fascinating places. Thank you very much, guys. What about this one then?
This one, if I remember right, this is Dean Rhodes.
Oh, Dean!
Yay, Dean! He says we drove to.
Yeah.
Apologies before I pronounce this. Bedgullet.
Bedgullet.
Beddgelert for beer and ice cream.
Well, I think that's a nice place to go for
In
beer and ice
Wales.
cream. Oh, in Wales, is
Yeah.
it? Ah, lovely. Well done. And finally, in our little selection,
Last
but least.
but least, it's from me.
Oh, from you?
From me, from little old me.
You've got a smile. I've got a pained expression, as if somebody's, stuck something up a place that they shouldn't.
Okay. Well, yeah, you do actually. Well, I think that's because you just skidded down part of that.
Were we going up or were we going
We were
down?
going down.
Oh, we're going down.
Yeah, I mean, going up was hard enough, and we were saying, oh yeah, this is going to be much easier going down. But
It is easy going down.
yeah, in some ways. But then I had to fight the anxiety of, oh my god, I could slip and trip and roll all the way down and break my neck. And
Yeah.
and what if Vobes trips and slips and rolls all the way down and breaks
Breaks his neck. Well, you just get the car keys and drive off. So anyway, so there we are. That was our pick from the gallery, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. If you're a bit confused what the gallery is, it's the pictures. Well, you explain.
Pictures I select from, well, it's usually just my favourites from the ones that have been posted in the prior couple of days before each live show.
On the
from
Bold-
the Bold Explorer group,
Yes, because this is on the Vobes show. So I know it's all very complicated.
posted by members of said group,
That's right. Those said members of the group.
of which there's about 1,015
That is an absolute
Members?
record.
for the Bold Explorer. Yeah.
Yeah, for us, that's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Did I say it was amazing? It is. That is amazing. The rat we've spoken about, the group we've spoken. Let's have a look at the comments. We haven't spoken about those in the last 12 minutes of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Cheryl Craggs says, good job to the mother-in-law for her photographs. That's Jenny Craggs'.
Oh, good job to
daughter-in-law.
the mother-in-law. Did the mother-in-law take the pictures then?
Yeah, Jenny Craggs.
Jenny Craig's mother-in-law.
Jenny Craggs is Cheryl Craggs' mother-in-law.
Oh, sorry, I didn't take on that there was two
Craggs
Craigs.
and Craggs.
Ah, a lot of Craigs up there.
Cheryl's one of my oldest friends.
Yeah, how old is she then? She's 92, you know. 92! And she doesn't look a day over 30.
Don't joke about my soul.
All right.
What's Malcolm Glacier saying? Tinfoil towers. Oh, the one of the images from the gallery.
Yeah, Tinfoil Towers.
The one from Bilbao. Bilbao. How do you pronounce that?
Bilbao?
Yeah, that one.
What about it?
Do you know the building that you were slating?
Yeah.
Never mind.
What about it?
He's called it Tinfoil Towers.
Tinfoil Towers. Oh, yeah. Well, is it made of concrete, though? Or is it made of tin? Mark
don't know.
Selwood says, just wear your GIMP mask. I'm not sure what that is.
That was from ages ago, which
Oh.
is why I hadn't said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's marvellous.
And that was about the rat and jugular.
Oh, yeah, okay. And Scotland, apparently, according to Jen
Glonson.
Glonson, with a new member, Jen Glonson, he says that Scotland is full of
Full of Scottish
it's a
people.
problem.
Yes, it is. Lovely Scottish people like Claire Taylor. Another of my dear friends. Constipated, I think that's meant to say.
Oh, is it?
And I'm not sure what.
No.
Maybe it's in reference to
Words.
other words that have
Yeah.
been
Watch it,
put
Vobes, says
on the
Cheryl Craigs.
chat.
Oh, did I do a Scottish impression again?
Oh, you did.
Hi there, new. You're pulling up the rhubarb. It's a broad minute night tonight.
Right, where's the spare sock? Come on.
You're buying a toaster. Emily says, I went to college in Bilbao years ago on an exchange trip. What did you get in exchange? Just curious about that.
I had nothing to add
No, I have nothing to add.
to that.
So the allotment that the lovely Julia and I have been working on for these past 2 weeks, which seems to have been years and months and all of our lives, is virtually done.
Yes.
We have one tiny little bit to do. We went to the shop and we bought this netting that was supposed to go over, and we bought it 2 inches too small. My fault.
It would have been all right, but we weren't really tidy enough with the first end that we pinned in. But, you know, it's lightweight and the wind was blowing and it was awkward and we were like, ah! So, you know.
All of that.
All of that.
All of whatever it was.
All of what she said.
What she said. And
What the cat's mother said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jenny Craigs and Cheryl Craigs and my oldest friend. So we will, as soon as we got that fit, and I would wanted to get Mr. Suggett round with the winter veg so we could get that in, and ladies and gentlemen, the heritage stuff.
Heritage. Yeah.
Because we're going to plant these purple carrots.
Yeah, what I should do is go on the internet and buy some seeds.
There, you could do that.
But
we can make a whole episode of going on the internet and buying
seeds. But that, I think,
seeds.
is probably going to be like next year's kind of learning curves.
Oh, okay.
Because, once we get the winter crops in and growing over winter, that'll be the first proper stage of learning how to look after the grow and stuff. And
grow?
Yeah. The stuff that
comes out of the ground,
harvested eventually.
Yeah, good. Well, so what you're saying is, if I translate that into English, what you're saying is,
well, you could have abbreviated it a little bit.
I could have done, but I didn't. I was just filling the last 12 minutes.
Yeah.
No, what you're saying is that what we need to do is to practice growing ordinary stuff and get really good at growing ordinary stuff and know we can keep it alive and know what nutrients we have to do.
Yeah, more to the point that growing seedlings is a lot more difficult.
Well, we don't have to grow seedlings because Mr. Suggett's going to give us stuff that's half grown, and he's going to wrench it out the ground and shove it into his.
I didn't think he had any purple carrots.
No. Well, I see on purple
or other
carrots.
heritage things.
I don't know.
Yeah. No,
he did tell me, but you know what I'm like.
Yeah.
I didn't listen.
Anyway.
So,
but I mean, I've already been getting some various tomatoes. I've had a couple of cherry tomatoes from it. From the stuff that is sitting on top of.
Yeah, stuff in pots.
Yeah, we did use some of the muck, didn't we? From the
muck.
Yes, that we filled the allotment patch with.
Oh, in the pot.
In the pot for the tomatoes.
Yes, thanks. I'm glad you cleared that up. It's hard work sometimes.
I got to the point, almost as quickly as you did. Baby shark.
Richard Suggett says, I'll call you tomorrow. We need to go to Seedy Sunday for Seedy Sunday. What's Seedy Sunday?
Seedy Sunday.
What's this?
Yeah, it's in my head and it has been all day.
Okay.
Seedy Sunday?
Seedy Sunday.
Oh, Seeding Sunday. I'll call you tomorrow. We'll go to Seedy Sunday for
Seedy
seeds.
Sunday for
okay,
seeds.
from Richard Suggett. Okay.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we're going to be out and about tomorrow. So why don't we talk on Sunday? Because we're going to see you Sunday. I don't know where we're meeting up, by the way. We're doing some filming on Sunday in the morning sometime. Is that not right? Send me an email. richard@vobes.com. There we go. Because we're off early to Biddenden. And we're going to feed this cow thing.
Thanks.
We're having a barbecue with Eric, who's going to show us how he does his beard balm and beard shaving balm, of which, ladies and gentlemen, he's making a special batch. I just want to say this. He's making a special batch, and he's going to include the Bald Explorer logo on this special batch. Now, I haven't asked him about this, but if anyone is interested in buying some branded Bald Explorer shaving stuff. If it's successful and it works, and no doubt it's going to test it. I'm not going to shave, you see, until tomorrow. I'm going to take a big razor with me, and whatever he comes up with, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to use the razor. The lovely Julia is going to film me, and then afterwards, you know, we'll see how if my face is as smooth as a baby's bum. Because if it works, ladies and gentlemen, then we may be flogging tons of it. It will be going like hotcakes. You can use it as marmalade. You can use it as honey. You can use it as grease to stop the door from creaking. You can use it for all sorts of exciting things. And you may even be able to shave with it. You never know. So that's marvellous. I don't know where that went. But so that's really exciting. Don't mention rodents. You'll have to start Vobes off again. That's true. It may have been made sticky by Hagen Dazs.
What might have been made?
I'm not quite sure. My touchpad is being something to do with the comments. Had to go and get another mouse. That'll learn me for using the laptop. Oh, that will be careful. Richard Suggett at the moment. He is naked.
Be careful talking to Richard Suggett at the moment. He's naked in the bath, he said. And Steve also says, Ari, the netting and the wind, etc. A bad workman always blames his tools.
Yes, and did I tell you that my what do you call that?
Staple gun broke.
Yeah, dreadful thing, awful thing, terrible. The staples broken. It wouldn't go, wouldn't get square. Could never get them into the wood properly.
Somebody was getting a wee bit irate.
Who's that?
Oh, the garden gnome that was trying to fix your staple gun.
It's alive. It's alive. Flash is alive. Flash. Woo! Leader of the universe.
He saved every one of us.
He saved every last one of us. Yes, good old Buster Crab. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, got to bust a blood vessel in a minute. That's more or less it. We didn't really have
more or less.
Well, that is it. We didn't have a huge amount of content in the show, as you can see. But somehow, ladies and gentlemen, we managed to scrape by without nobody knowing.
Oh, I forgot something.
Oh, wait.
It's
What
in
have
a bag in the other room.
We'll go and get it.
I have 4 postcards from Cheryl.
Cheryl, don't go, love. We got 4 Go get them quick.
Okay, go.
She's just going to go and get the postcards. There she goes. Right, while she's gone, let me tell you this rather naughty joke. Once upon a time, there was this vicar, and he was going to this strip show, and there was this... Oh, she's back. Sorry about that. We'll do the punchline another time. Ow, that was the punchline.
That was it.
That was it, folks. Yeah, doesn't get any funnier than that. That's actually true. It doesn't get any funnier than that. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. She got...
There we go.
Oh, no.
Look what I found, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, God, the orgasmatran.
Better not take out the other eye.
Ah!
Anyway... Somebody hid that.
Yeah, thanks.
Somebody else found it.
Emily
and
Champion,
re-hid that.
You are an evil woman.
Yeah, well, that's come in very handy.
Yeah.
So, I have 4 postcards from Cheryl.
Yeah.
She didn't write in them, sadly, so we've got to make something up.
Yeah, okay. Can I make one up and you make one up?
Yes, okay.
So
I'm going to have that one because I went there.
Okay.
You go with this one. It's pretty, though.
It's pretty. Do you want to do the first one?
Okay. This one is from New Biggin by the Sea, which is where I actually posted some photographs from when I went to visit. The 2 in the middle... Well, the couple it's a statue, statue, an art piece called The Couple. So yeah, it's very lovely. What does it say on the back? New Biggin by the Sea recently completed a £10 million project. 10 million? Anyway, to rebuild the eroding beach involving imported 50,000. I can't even put my teeth in. 500,000 tonnes of sand from Skegness. Also installed is a brass statue by sculptor Sean Henry named Couple, anchored in the centre of the bay. Very lovely.
And this one, ladies and gentlemen, is got a very unusual name. It's called Warkworth Castle.
Warkworth, isn't it?
It's W-A-R-K. Wark.
I don't know.
Where?
What do I know?
What
does he say on the bench?
I tell you what it says. It says, Dear Richard and Julia, hope you're having a lovely time. I'm nailed to a cross inside this wonderful castle. I can't get out of here. I've lost my Scottish accent because I'm actually from Scotland. Oh, I don't know. Don't you dare do another Scottish accent, you swine. I'm going to get the orgasmatron. I saw you pick it up. All right.
Yes.
Mercy.
Okay.
Mercy. Wartworth Castle, 12th century moated castle built by the Earl of Northumberland. That's enough. We'll stick it on the thing. You keep talking.
Yes, so this one is from Morpeth. Morpeth? I keep wanting to say Morpeth, but it's not Morpeth.
I want more pets.
It's gorgeous.
I want more.
We tried to park up and go and have a walk around there, but unfortunately it was a busy day and there was no space in the car parks. But so we went on. But this is Morpeth, Old Courthouse, Morpeth Castle, Clock Tower, River Wansbeck and Telford Bridge. Lovely. Thank you, Cheryl.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Put that one up too.
I'm putting it up.
Do you want to do the last one? Can I trust you?
No, you do the last.
No, I can't trust you. Around Northumberland.
Around Northumberland on a thimble.
Banborough,
Castle.
Ingram Valley. Bamber.
Oh, not Bramber.
No, like Bamberg.
As in Bamber Gascoigne.
I have no idea. Ingram Valley, Craster.
Crusty, yeah.
Hadrian's Wall, Sea Houses and Olnwick.
Is it Adrian's Wall?
How do you pronounce that? I always, in my head, pronounced it Olnwick.
Olnwick?
Yeah.
Yeah, Olnwick.
Olnwick Castle. That's where there's that Garden of Death, isn't there?
Garden of Death, aye!
Basically,
That's right, sir. The Garden of Death. Come you get...
A gated and very sinister looking,
Aha!
gothic looking garden.
Garden of Death.
Full of poisonous and deadly
Oh,
plants.
plants that'll
Yeah.
eat you.
Anyway.
One
So thanks
coming
for that, Cheryl.
from the
It's
thing
awesome.
and the other coming from the spoon.
I've lost it. There it is.
Yeah, you've
Found
lost it. I've lost it. Oh, no. Ah, stop, please. See, no. Golly. I've got to have that melted down and turned into a tuppenny halfpenny. Ladies and gentlemen, we've run out of time. What a shame. What a shame that we just can't go on and do another hour of entertaining for you. But alas, I can't think of any good reasons why we...
I'll put that up in a minute because I'm knocking everything down.
It's just breaking up my studio, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Okay, so when you hear...
This music.
Yes, I've got to get
When
to...
you hear this music.
Music. The eels are alive.
It's
with
like
the sound.
music to my ears.
It is like music.
It is. It's
That
it's
keeps
not like
it quiet. Try it on the rat. It's a good idea, Emily. Thank you. Sorry we didn't get to all your messages. Have cycles through all two of the wonderful places.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
blimey.
Sorry.
Malcolm Glazier says it's not Alnwick, it's Unnick.
Anik.
Oh, Annick.
Anik.
Annick. Yes, that's right. Annick. It is Annick.
Yeah.
It's anecdotal. That keeps him quiet. All good things come to an end, says Mark, saying, really, thanks very much. John Rogers, nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. But, when you hear this music... Yes, when you hear the music, ladies and gentlemen, it means we come to the end of the show, the end of a week, the end of a long, long friendship. Yes, it's time to...
Sorry, Maya.
Sorry,
You did knock down your rock.
I did knock down your rock. In the meantime, we'll be back on Monday with a cooking show. We're going to be cooking some soup. We haven't decided what soup that is, have we yet? But we will find something over the weekend and we will cook up some hot stuff. So thank you so much for listening. I'm sorry it was a bit funny odd tonight. But,
Bit odd funny.
Yeah, a bit odd funny.
Oddly funny.
And we're off on tomorrow to do something
At
else.
Biddenden.
At Biddenden.
Yay.
Yes, we haven't been done with Biddens. We're going to go back. Steve Polfo says, am I awake or is this just a really bizarre dream? It
Really
is
bizarre
just
dream.
a really bizarre
I
dream,
wish.
really. Yes, that's all it is. So there you go. So this is the moment we say goodbye. Goodbye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Have a
good
nice
evening.
high-pitched voice like mine.
Yeah, I don't know why we're doing that.
Goodbye.